The following broadcast of Funny Sports on VAT TV is supported by Joseph's Restaurant.
3, 2, 1.
Touchdown, Stillwater!
Look out. Beautiful. That one. She scores.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. A big Suburban East Conference matchup. Stillwater girls hockey taking on Forest Lake. The winner will slide down the chimney on Christmas Day as the leader in the SEC standings. Alongside Mr. Don Ackerman, my name is Ted LaRue. Don, the last time we saw each other, we were holding up signs at 4 a.m. in Dinkytown in Minneapolis, and a big game there between Wisconsin and Minnesota for the Axe. The winner tonight connects the other out of the lead in the SEC tonight. It's going to be a good one.
It's a good one, a great way to start winter. Welcome to winter. It's officially here.
And this is a big game. Brazier Parent leads the way for Forest Lake here in this game, and for Forest Lake, big game here tonight. Forest Lake has been dominant in the SEC throughout the last couple of seasons. If Stillwater can come away with a win tonight, that is going to be their first real marquee win as they're looking to break through here this season.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. We got the two ranked teams facing each other, and it's a big game for both of them.
And Stillwater, Sophie Kronk will start in net 35. For Stillwater, debuting a little new uniforms here tonight. One of their uniform combinations got the New York Rangers look a little bit to it.
Yes, the diagonal ponies. I like it. I was actually admiring the program put together by the ponies that showed the various jerseys, and these are another beautiful kit.
Off the face-off, and it's controlled by Stillwater, and it's just dumped back down to the other end of the rink as Morgan Wohlers has it at that end, and Wohlers looking at a centering pass. Eder Zetlick, it went off the heel of her stick right away in the opening 20 seconds.
Great opportunity.
Up top, it's just thrown in deep. Stillwater trying to win the battles down low. A loose puck. Finally, Stillwater gets it. Lauren in and deep in the slot. There's a wrist shot and a save. Comes out here to the corner. Trying to rotate it up to the top. Legsy Ligday boots it back into the zone. Comes out to center. And now Forest Lake looking like the U of M and the maroon and gold there, as that one is just chipped back in. A 5-for-5 chain for the Ponies.
Yeah, great offensive pressure, and then quick change, get some fresh blood out there.
Sammy Borboom nearly had a shot on a great centering pass at this end for Forest Lake. Here come the Ponies back the other way. 8th grader Josie St. Martin, centering pass a little bit too strong for Lexi Huber.
But you love the idea behind it, setting up your teammate, getting it past the defender. Good opportunity.
Lexi Huber having a great year this season. Of course, we saw her in the soccer pitch in the fall. 11 goals and 7 assists for Huber on the young season. And speak of Lexi, she has it. Trying to get a shot on net, but it's just played in the corner.
Yeah, Ponies putting good pressure on, but Forest Lake is also providing some good defensive effort to limit their opportunities.
Up to the point, wrist shot deflected away. And we play on. Starting in net, Aylin Gaynor here for Forest Lake. She's 9-3 on the season. 93% save percentage, a 1.33 goals against average. She has been a stone wall in the blue paint here this season for the Rangers, no doubt about that. This puck is just cleared in deep by Bailey O'Donovan. The Rangers looking to forecheck. Puck in the corner, looking to centering pass in front, backhand, initial save by Kronk, and she holds on to it.
Sitting right on the doorstep, just waiting to poke it through.
Doing a great job and a great scoring opportunity there for Forest Lake here as we take another look. The first real good chance. You see 18, Bailey O'Donovan, the senior forward, down in there for the maroon and gold.
And if she's in front of your chimney on Christmas night, Santa's not getting in.
How many Christmas puns are we going to make tonight? The over-under might be at 25.5.
It might be.
We're at 1 as we continue on. At the circle, this one is just thrown in deep by Lindsay Montefiore as it's a 2-on-2 battle in behind Sophie Kronk. Well, give and go, playing catch on the far side wall. As we progress through this broadcast, we'll talk more about these teams, which are both very good on the penalty kill, both above 90% this season. The wrist shot, high wrist shot, just went above the crossbar.
Juicy rebound, too.
In the corner, trying to bring it out. Rung around the boards there on the far side. It's Courtney Peterson, number 20. Stillwater eventually wins possession of the puck, trying to advance it forward, and it's just chipped in deep. Ponies trying to advance it forward, but good play in their own zone by Forest Lake.
Yeah, I was going to say Forest Lake doing a great job of keeping them in the offensive zone while changing the line. That's impressive.
Shot goes wide. Rebound chance, though, for Lauren Eden. That was maybe more of a pass than a shot. Attack didn't last long there for Stillwater as the Rangers look to carry out. Very fast back and forth game here thus far. Eder Zetlik, a 2-on-3. Eder Zetlik, a shot that goes high, and it rings all the way around the boards. To Sophie Schuster, there's a shot goes wide.
Just trying to put the puck in the stocking high on the mantle there.
Number 2 as it goes into the corner. Puck in the corner. Forest Lake regains possession. Puck in behind. Yeah, they're trying to, but Stillwater playing really good as well in their own zone. Both teams, it's been tough to carry the puck out.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the Ponies. They've really been putting the pressure on.
Early in this game, just one shot on net. It's been tough. Both teams have played in the offensive zone, but tough to get shots. Here's a one-on-one chance. Ian, forehand. Nice save by Sophie Kroc, and a good opportunity by senior Ashley Mills, and she's a dangerous player. 5 goals and 8 assists on the year.
Yeah, goalie was going to stay with her the whole way. I don't think she put a strong enough move. She was going to try to go past her and shoot it in, but that was not happening. The Grinch took away that opportunity.
She wants to show her the puck on the backhand, go to forehand, and try to beat her up top.
Yes.
And it was taken away. Nothing doing in Whoville.
Nothing doing in Whoville.
Off the draw, the puck comes back up to the point. There's a shot on that. Nice block shot, inadvertently, I think, there for Josie St. Martin. The puck goes back into the neutral zone and beyond. Here's Courtney Peterson looking to advance it through the zone, from zone to zone. We might have they're going to call it offside. Stick was close to a possible trip there.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't offsides, that would be a trip, but there was offsides first. You had the right winger in early.
Yeah, you see a little bit with the stick there, and before the replay, you saw number 3, Elena Tansky, who will take the face-off here. Tansky missed the last 5 games with an injury. Tansky, the last 2 seasons, has been one of the leading scorers on the Stillwater team. She has yet to have a point, a goal, or an assist on the season. Kroc makes the save as Jacqueline Kolzer has it in behind the boards. Whistle blows, stoppage of play, interference is the call. We got our first penalty in an injured Pony.
Well, it's good to see Tansky back. You got another present on the tree, but we might have... I hope she's just maybe stunned versus injured.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of her. Kolzer there in the corner. Kylie Ligday will go to the box here. 2 minutes for the Ponies. Yeah, it looks like she'll be all right, but that's always tough. You know, you're going full speed, hitting the boards. Obviously, we know the worst thing that can happen is your neck and the back of your head going into the boards, but it looks like she's going to be okay as she skates off under her own power to the Stillwater bench.
Yeah, that's good. They're going to evaluate her. It looks like she might be okay. That's great news. Merry Christmas.
Face-off is controlled, pinned along the boards. Eder Zetlik. Scheel is out there as well. Good poked away. It's been tough to get through this Stillwater defense as they play it back down to the other end of the ice. Forest Lake on the season as we get our first power play. They're 31% on the season with the woman advantage, whereas Stillwater 92% down a woman here this season. So we'll see how that plays out.
Very stingy teams on defense. Really 2 Grinch defenses when it comes to the power play. They're not giving up a lot of goals.
Up at center, advance it forward. Bailey O'Donovan had it taken away. Lauren Enan, one of the fastest skaters year in and year out for this Ponies team. Good opportunity for the Rangers. High slot shot, scores! First goal of the game on the power play, and it looked like 5. Brasia Parent. That would be her 15th goal of the season. The UMD commit going up top and putting Forest Lake up 1 on the power play.
Yeah, loose puck dropped for her, and she was able to put it right up there in the top shelf.
Yeah, they just couldn't control the puck, and a good job by Forest Lake staying active, and she gets the shot off, puts it into the back of the net to put the Rangers up 1-0. And Don, so many times in the game of hockey, penalties can dictate away a game. It looked pretty even. One penalty's committed. What do we get 20 or 30 seconds later? Now it's a 1-0 game.
Yeah, you're short one person. You got the ball you got the puck sitting out in the open, and Forest Lake was able to gather that.
What does Stillwater got to do to regain this momentum after their early goal?
I mean, obviously, you want to see if you can get a penalty yourself, take advantage of it. But we know they're stingy. I think you just keep on what they're doing. They've been putting great pressure on early. I think they've had a couple of opportunities, more than Forest Lake, but the power play is the difference.
Off the face-off, it's deflected back to center. Montefiore will retrieve it here for the Rangers. Puck at the far side, comes up to the point. Here's Elena Tansky. Tansky had it taken away. As we mentioned, Tansky, this is her first game back after a 5-game absence. Here's Elena in the slot, passing in front, looking for Huber, and it was a little bit behind her.
But that kind of play is exactly how you get on the board.
And it comes all the way back to the Stillwater zone. Worked up ahead. They had an advantage. Huber couldn't handle the puck. She does a smart thing, just gets it in deep. And it looks like we're going to go 5 for 5 here for the Ponies.
Yeah, what's really interesting is you have a less than 2-goal average for both sides, and we already have 1 goal on the board.
Good opportunity there for Ellen Nelson. A lot of returners this season, a lot of familiar names if you watched Forest Lake broadcast or our Stillwater Forest Lake broadcast from a year ago. Ponies have it on the near side boards. And it's just advanced all the way down to the other end for an X. 9:59 to go, first period. And I think this is a point in the game for Stillwater where they need more shots. I mean, they have yet to get a shot on net in this game. They're getting outshot 4-0 for Forest Lake. I think right now it's just getting the first one, and then they'll come a lot easier from there.
Yeah, I feel like you don't have four shots on goal, but you've certainly had opportunities. You had the puck going through the crease where you have a player right there. I mean, you just got to connect on one of those, and then you're on the board.
Wohlers gains the zone. Shoulder shake. Shot goes wide. Comes out to the far side. Sydney Shield was back there.
Great job.
Comes out to Ligday. Ligday advances it forward. 3-on-2. Shot! Scores!
There it is.
Top shelf! Right where they put the star on the top of the tree. And it's 1-1. Another look. This is vintage Lauren Enan. I believe it was Enan who scored the goal.
She did a great job going down the left side too. She never went too far in front of the goalie, so the defender was kind of stuck in no man's land.
Yep.
And she was able to get a good shot. I think if the defender commits, she could pass it. She had all the options, and she put the biscuit in the basket, as they say.
Off the draw, Stillwater controls, and just like that, they've tied it up at 1.
I suppose I should have said she puts the stocking stuffer in.
Lauren Enan, the leader in points this season for Stillwater. She's now double digits in goals, 10 goals and now 12 assists. Put it together, that's 22 points. Turnover. Here's St. Martin. Josie St. Martin looking to get around. St. Martin cross-ice pass bouncing puck goes up to center to Kylie Ligday.
St. Martin, an 8th grader playing on the
one of the top
squad.
Youth players
Amazing.
In the state last season. And she has a bright future ahead of her. She is a wizard with the puck, especially for her age. A 1-on-2 turns into a 2-on-2 as Lexi Huber joins the party, but the puck dribbles out and the Rangers will look to carry out. Pass a little bit too strong.
But again, you can see how the Ponies really are, in my mind, they're playing a better game so far. And they're getting more opportunities. They're spending more time down on their offensive zone.
Yeah, I think both teams have taken the other's best shot so far. We met the power play goal by Brazier Parent, and then Lauren Enan comes back and scores, looking for a centering pass.
Ooh.
Good opportunity in front. Somehow it found the way to Ayla Gaynor in front. I don't know how that puck, that was a very odd angle. We'll see if we can catch it on the replay.
Very odd. Almost looked like an own goal opportunity if you want to do a little soccer reference.
It went off of a Forest Lake Rangers player's stick. That's 13 Ellen Nelson.
Yeah.
We'll give and go there on the far side, trying to get it in deep. Kulzer on the side. She rings it around the boards, back to the benches. Good hustle, good cut there by League Day to keep it in.
But earlier on, you see it a little bit now, it almost looks like Stillwater is on the power play. They've got the possession, a little bit of control, and you've had Forest Lake chasing. This is the second time I've seen an extended offensive attack.
Hand goes up. I think we're looking for a delayed penalty call. It's touched up by the Rangers. Now I think the signal is holding as there you see. I think that was, is that 6 or 16? It was hard to tell. I think it was Sammy Borboom. We'll get the official call here from public address announcer Bob Bielenberg in just a moment. Regardless, now Stillwater will go on the power play as they're both evened up one penalty apiece here in this one.
Yeah, and Stillwater just had a sustained effort, and now they get a power play on top of it. It really looks like they're playing a solid game so far.
Face off, controlled by the Rangers. It's 6. Sydney Rydell, the senior, is the guilty party for holding. Ponies on the power play. Puck dumped in, 1:40 left in the woman advantage here for Stillwater. As Stillwater will look to do things in their own zone. Feeds the puck ahead to Huber. Give and go back to Tansky. She's looking to hit the line. They've had trouble getting through this Forest Lake penalty kill here thus far. Puck in front. Good chance.
Really good chance. One of the dads in front of us had his arms up.
He was ready for it. Here's St. Martin. Wrist shot deflected. Comes out to Sophie. Sophie Schuster around to Lexi Huber. St. Martin looking to go up top. There's a shot. Couldn't quite rise it far enough. Out to St. Martin. She's camping at that circle, looking to go high. She goes a little bit too high. Puck stays in the offensive zone.
Ooh, strong hit there.
And the Rangers will clear it out of the zone. Couple of good chances there for the Ponies, but they couldn't break through. St. Martin camping around that circle. She's looking for that snipe.
Yeah, Forest Lake is certainly poking it loose, but they're not able to contain it or clear the zone.
Up ahead, Sydney Johnson gains the line. There's a shot from Wohlers and an easy save by Gaynor.
Yeah, had to right down the chimney with that one. She was ready.
Morgan Wohlers, impactful player on the Bob Beatles softball team as well here on campus at SAHS. Off the draw, Rangers control. They're looking to lift the puck out of the zone here on the penalty kill, and they do exactly that and work it down to the other end of the ice.
That's the break they need. They need to get the puck out of there for a little bit. And
good hustle at the
penalty
other
kill.
end of the ice by Ashley Mills. Sophie Cronk had to retreat awfully quickly back to between the posts. Wohlers swing and a miss. And comes out to center here with Parent. Parent, she's got a power play goal already in this one. We're back to full strength. Stillwater got a couple of shots, but in the end, not enough on that power play.
No, Forest Lake making it hard for them, that's for sure. Now we're going to have another penalty.
Hand goes up, our third penalty of the game. And it's going to be Lexi League Day. Going to the box, one of the top defenders here for this Ponies team. Another look. Right there. Getting the stick out. I'm not sure what the official ruling is. Could have been the cross-check on that as she might have extended the stick. We'll check with Bob in the announcement here shortly. Taking 2 penalties against a good team. That's never a recipe for a victory, but they're going to have to kill off another one here in the first.
Yeah, the key is to get those loose pucks and then get it out of your zone.
Off the draw, it is controlled here by the Ponies. Tansky chips it out. At center, Tansky looking to carry it. She back into it in. Interference is the official call.
7 minutes, 41 seconds of the first period.
Narrowly intercepted there by Elena Tansky. It's shot back down to the other end of the ice.
Good effort there by Huber to chase that down.
Rangers looking to carry out. Stillwater putting a lot of pressure here shorthanded, making it difficult for the Rangers to carry things and get some shots here on this power play. They've already converted once here in the first period. Look ahead to Courtney Peterson. Here's Peterson. 1-on-3. It's usually odds not usually never in your favor when you're that, and it doesn't work for Peterson this time as Kronk makes an easy glove save.
No, and their first real offensive drive is 1 minute into the penalty. Great job by Stillwater to put pressure on Forest Lake and prevent them from breaking this tie.
56 seconds left for Lake Day in the penalty box, and then we'll be back to full-strength hockey. It seemed like the second half of this first period that's haven't had a lot of full-strength time. There was now 3 penalties committed, 2 penalties committed by Stillwater. And the face-off is won by the Rangers up top. There's a big drive, and Kronk saw it the whole way. Makes the save.
I like the idea, though. You have the defenseman kind of move over toward the middle and then shoot a puck in. Maybe you can get a redirect. Maybe you can get an opportunity.
Another look. Big shot. Nice save. Good follow by our camera operator, Steven Adams, on camera 2. As this one comes out high slot here for the Rangers. They tried to get it in deep, but Stillwater pushes it back the other way.
Oh, we'll have to watch 24 and 13. They gave each other a little FaceTime there.
That might come back later on. People, they remember that in the game of hockey. Brazier Parent looking to go coast to coast here. Centering pass looking for O'Donovan. This is Ashley Mills, comes back out to neutral ice. 10 seconds left on the power play.
That was an interesting way to exit the zone.
And it's touched up. We got another penalty coming. Things getting a little chippy out there. The body check is the penalty, and this will be yet another penalty on the Ponies. They're third of the period. We'll see if we can get the body check call. There it is.
Yeah, I think we've noticed early on that there is a lot of loose pucks being knocked loose and back checking. And I think that's the result you're seeing is people are getting a little frustrated.
We got 4 seconds of 5-on-3 and then yet another power play. So almost the entire remainder of the period, the Ponies will be shorthanded.
And if you get that split-second advantage, that's where you can collect that penalty.
Yep. Comes out to the point. We'll see what the Rangers can do here. Center in front, a lot of traffic. Comes out to the corner. 2-on-2 battle down there. 140. We're at 5-on-4 now. Lake Day comes out. She gets the puck. A battle still going on in the corner. This favors the Ponies right now because that clock is just going to keep on ticking here on the power play. Big drive from the point. Nice save. Putting the pads together. Sammy Borboom with a hard shot for the Rangers. That's going to be a hook, I think, on the other side. I think the penalties now are going to go the other way. Should be the second of the period here for the Rangers.
Well, I think you called this a battle, so we're definitely seeing that.
I think players right now, and we see the 5th penalty, 3 on Stillwater, now 2 on Forest Lake. Players trying to get that extra edge.
Yep.
You can definitely see that going on with, penalties like the hook, like the body check, things getting physical down there. Players just trying to get that extra advantage here in this one.
There's a sense of urgency. I think that's what's causing that.
Face-off is going to be controlled by the Rangers. So about 1:10 of 4-on-4, and then it will be 5-on-4 for the Ponies.
Stillwater's been doing a better job of passing and keeping the puck together as a unit, so I wonder if the 4-on-4 works to their advantage or not for them.
Puck deflects to the corner. Over to Huber on the far side. 2:05 remaining here in the first period. Ted LaRue and Don Ackerman. It's Pony Girls Hockey presented by Joseph's Restaurant, our primary sponsor throughout the season of Stillwater Pony Athletics.
I think you also have some spacing and alignment issues. For example, just a second ago, Ashley Mills kind of passed it toward the middle. Her teammate's not there. She's looking back and wondering why she isn't coming across the line to put pressure on the Ponies. She wasn't there to get the pass.
Got to credit the defense a little bit for that as well.
Yes. I think there's times where you see Forest Lake trying to pass it to a spot and having a player on the other side of the line, and she's expecting her teammate to be up there with her.
Forest Lake coming off a 5-0 loss to Edina, the always powerful Edina girls hockey program. Following the Christmas holiday, Stillwater will travel to Braemar Arena in Edina on December 26th.
So we'll have some
battle out there.
Red versus green, huh?
Red and green, just in time for a post-holiday party.
I suppose there's a lot of penalties. It could be a true Boxing Day.
Boxing Day indeed. Is that one? It was just thrown ahead. You saw her grab the puck and then throw it. That is not allowed in our great game. As this, we're going to get a face-off likely coming to
How do those
the
fan
other
sections
end.
Go? Clap, 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 clap. You can't do that.
I'll tell you one thing. I am really digging these uniforms that Stillwater girls hockey has here today. JV wore them as well earlier today. Always been a fan of the Rangers uniforms in the NHL. Beautiful. Peter Zetlick shot. She'll get a second chance at it off the draw. Another one going top shelf. Got it again. Ponies up by a goal. They take a 2-1 advantage with 1:10 remaining.
And that's one thing we've seen from the Ponies is sustained effort and opportunities.
It looked like Lauren Eden again. We'll check with Bob here after the announcement, but the Ponies take the lead 2-1, and that's a big one if they can hold on to it here in the first period. And we know coming into this game, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. Now here's a 2-on-1 rush. Looking for Parent. And a save.
Beautiful speed rush there by Parent, but didn't have a teammate in the slot to help her out when she was getting ready to pass that toward the goal.
It was indeed Lauren Eden. She nets her second goal of the game. Assist credited to Haley Eder-Zetlick. Huber, a little bit of contact near center ice. They play on as this puck is dumped in under 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Josie St. Martin trying to get the puck in there. Comes out to leg day. There's a shot on net. A lot of traffic. A lot of maroon sweaters in the middle.
Yeah, that one could not get through the forest.
As it's just dumped back in. Looking for St. Martin, under 10 to go. What a big goal that was for Lauren Eden. Here's Huber, a shot. Holds on to it, and 1 second remaining. So we'll just get a face-off, and that'll do it here for the first period. Got a big props to the Ponies. They got down early, committed the penalty. They've killed some penalties since then, and they've really responded in a big way.
I mean, they've really put the ornaments in a beautiful spot on the tree as far as shots going right into the net in the right spot. I mean, the goalies are solid, right? We know that. Lots of shutouts that we've seen amongst these two teams, and yet we have 3 goals already. That's really the quality of the opportunities.
A 2-1 win here or a 2-1 lead, I should say, for Stillwater at the end of the first period. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. More after this on Back TV.
I took this over in 1974, 19 years old, and started to develop the restaurant as a Big Ben restaurant here. I liked it so much that I decided I wanted to put my own stamp on it. So what I did was I bought everybody out and put my own name up in lights. That 45 years means a lot to us. That's huge. We're trying to stay current with what's available now. We gutted everything out. We changed all of it. We changed the floors to hardwood floors. We changed the ceilings, different elevations. We've added a lot of wood to it. And when I was 19 years old, I never thought about having a bar. Now I have a bar. It blows them away when they walk in the door. Everybody says, wow, this is different. This is nice. We want to reciprocate. We want to say, hey, thanks for eating here. Thanks for supporting us. We're supporting you. So if the hospital does an event, we want to be part of it. If the chamber does an event, we want to be part of it. If the school's doing an event, we want to be part of it. We want to help with it because of our success, because of you.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for one. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment.
He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up
without even flinching. That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
Two more times. Come on. It's gonna collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
We have dressed for the occasion here today, and everybody's in the spirit. Don, I know you're in the spirit here today, aren't you?
Why? For what? What's going on?
What's going on? It is a great time, although we may not have the whitest of Christmases with the temperatures in the 40s.
No, there's still snow, I count.
That doesn't mean we can't be excited about celebrating the holiday here. Ted LaRue alongside Don Ackerman. And if someone's excited about something, it's Stillwater with that play in the first period.
Yeah, I think the goalies haven't been the Grinches we've expected, but the offensive players have really shined. You've seen some beautiful goals.
You can't make puns now. I can't mark them down on my sheet. So.
Oh, that's okay. I think there I'd like to suggest that maybe the people at home, if you're watching, if you want to tweet at us or comment on Facebook or YouTube.
Yep, at Valley Access TV on Twitter. So make sure you look at that here today. But
we'll take your comments as like white elephant gifts and we'll try to pass them around.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a very fun, I mean, they got down early. Stillwater got down early, but great resilience here. How would you kind of break down this first period for the Ponies?
For me, I saw the Ponies really they had sustained effort. Initially they had it, and they had it multiple times. Even when they didn't have the power play, it felt like they were operating in that kind of mode. And I think that kind of effort, sustained effort, turned into goals, and that's why they have the lead.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Joseph's Restaurant, or if you or someone you know is interested in sponsoring or assisting the efforts of Valley Access Channels, community supports helps us be able to put on these events and more of these events. So help support community television by logging onto our website and finding more information on that and how you could support not only the sports program but others, schools, and community events as well. You can find that information at vactv.org. We are getting ready for the second period. Don, what's at the top of your Christmas list this year?
Well, get back to Joseph's, that's for one.
Yes, yep.
I think that they're great on a cold winter day. Get in there and get some warm, good food.
Exactly.
Other than that, I think I just want to enjoy time with family and wear some Christmas sweaters.
That's what it's all about. It looks like the Stillwater figure skaters here are just about set to perform, and with our director Alex Susko, I think we're about to go off script here a little bit, and I think we're going to go take a look at the intermission performance here of the Stillwater figure skaters. This is what live television is all about. So I think we'll take a look at that and see what they have to offer right here, right now. First intermission, ponies up 2-1 over Forest Lake.
Live TV, it's what the kids want.
damn net.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
Two more times. Come on. It's gonna collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
Ponies lead 2-1 at intermission. 4 days away from the big day.
Super appropriate that we have some hard rock, heavy metal music being played because this has been a hard rocking game.
It has been a physical game, an aggressive game between two teams that you got to figure both have state tournament aspirations, and that's what live television is all about. As we continue on here, we're getting ready for the second period of hockey. This Forest Lake team ranked 7th in the state in the Let's Play Hockey rankings. Stillwater comes in just cracking the top 20. And this would be such a big win for Stillwater if they can find a way to defeat Forest Lake in this game. What do they got to do to kind of keep the Rangers at bay here to start the second period?
I think they really have to make sure the Rangers don't put together like any type of connectivity. Don't let them let any of those passes that go through the crease connect, and just make sure they keep their defensive presence has been very strong. I think they just keep that going. And just make sure when you got players down in the crease, keep rocking the Christmas tree and make sure they get out of there. Don't let them get a good opportunity. And they really haven't had one, I don't think. Forest Lake had the power play opportunities, but I think the Stillwater Ponies just keep doing what they've been doing because it's been working. Got a little
bit of delay. I think there's some moisture left over. The ice is a little bit wet there near the Stillwater boys hockey logo here towards center ice, and they're trying to at least spread it out, dry it up maybe a little bit as we get ready for the second period of play. And I think, Don, it's going to be big. How do these teams perform in the first 5 minutes? If Stillwater relinquishes a goal in that time, we got a brand new hockey game. But if they can find a way to enforce their will early on, then it's going to go in their favor as we are underway and skating in period number 2. Ted LaRue alongside Don Ackerman here live on VAC TV locally. Xfinity Channel 15, the Stillwater Bayport and Oak Park Heights area, and streaming online all around the world at vactv.org/live. It is Pony Girls Hockey presented by our lead sports sponsor, Joseph's Restaurant in Oak Park Heights. As the puck in behind the net. Everybody's whacking at it down there. Comes out to the corner. Wohlers looking to play it along. Gets it back to Ligday. Ligday trying to spin around. Peter Zetlick. Shot on net. Rebound chance. Fired away and Crack.
That's funny. I was just about to say, one thing you don't want to do is have a turnover deep in your zone like what just happened there. That's the kind of opportunity that Forest Lake would like to see.
Another look. There's a shot. Good awareness, though, by Croc on that play.
Yeah, she was ready for that. But if you have an inopportune turnover and your goalie's not ready, that could be the difference.
Off the draw, there's a shot, and it's deflected aside.
I don't think she got a good connection there like she wanted.
Comes out to the corner, puck lifted up. Bracia Parent and others down there for the Rangers. Worked ahead, long pass. Josie St. Martin has it, she gains the line. Looking to center it. Parent and O'Donovan were there.
Nice pass.
At the circle, Sophie Schuster, a shot and a great one and done by Aylin Gaynor, because if that one comes out to a rebound, there's multiple ponies that can scoop it and shovel it into the net.
Yeah, and you can see on that play, Parent did not like having that pony right in front of her goalie. She took a little shot at her, and I think that's the kind of pressure you don't want to have happen if you're Forest Lake.
Faceoff is controlled here by Forest Lake as they're looking to set things up, advance the puck down the ice. Didn't go their way as Sophie Schuster comes out to Kylie Ligday. Ligday pass. Tatansky a shot. Elena a shot wide. And Gaynor able to glove it and freeze it.
Really good idea. That doesn't really maybe get results now, but now you've let that goalie know you better stay on that post. And that opens up the great opportunity for a pass if she's able to find one later.
Yeah, you see Josie St. Martin and others crashing on the other side of the net. Faceoff is controlled here by Forest Lake.
And Stillwater has scored by going on one side of the net, so I think that's probably in the goalie's mind.
2 goals for Lauren Enan in this one, and then 1 power play goal for Bracia Parent. That's the difference in the game. A lot of contact, no call. We play on. Rangers will get the puck in deep, in behind the cage. But the Ponies will regain possession and walk this one across the blue line.
Definitely a very awkward plays going on down here. Now we got more players down on the ice.
Yeah, like we said, a lot of physicality down there.
I'm not going to hand you your stick. Oh, man, that was funny.
Battle along the far side boards. We finally get a stoppage in play.
Leslie Leday has one of the Forest Lake sticks stuck basically in her pads. She reaches out to give it to number 20 and then throws it down on the ice. I'm not handing you your stick. That was hilarious. Oh, and now we have a penalty.
And that might be the penalty. I don't know. But Lexi Ligday will go to the penalty box.
Oh, I enjoyed watching the whole drama play out.
That's our 6th penalty of the game, 4 of them on Stillwater. And Don, that's been a big storyline in this game. There's a lot of penalties, especially committed by the Ponies. Now they're 4th.
I think the storyline really is the penalty kill, which you highlighted early. The 90% kill rate that you see.
This game started with Forest Lake. Now 2 Ponies are in the box. We've got Ligday 21 and 11, Grace Bancroft. But only 1 penalty goes up on the board, so it's 5 on 4. Puck comes up to the point. There's a shot on net, right in front, deflecting puck, great chance. Kronk knocks it away to the corner. Peter Zetlick, nice clear. But that one went into the bench, kind of a bad bounce there. A minute 41 for Ligday on her penalty.
2 minutes, 23 seconds of the second period.
Face-off controlled here by Forest Lake as the Rangers have it in their own end. Nelson will look to work it up the center of the rink. Good poke away by Lauren Enan.
See a good example there. That was really more of a turnover in Forest Lake than poke loose.
Yep.
And if they can't connect on those passes, I think Stillwater's in a great chance to take the W here tonight.
Across the line, blue line, Mills feeds it off. One-time shot goes wide.
Nice shot, but Shield was in the way.
Physical play. Almost everybody's except for 3 players are down in the corner there. It's a stalemate for the puck. Great camera work to highlight the puck. It is jammed somewhere. There you can see it, and it's scooped up trying to ride it along the wall. There's a hard shot. And a save by Kronk. Saw a hand go up there almost right as the shot was being delivered.
We got some talking going on.
Another look. Yeah, you saw here, you see a couple of bodies right when Kronk made the save.
Allison Carl had a lot to say on that last play as she skated toward the box.
So we're going to get a penalty here, and this should even things up.
Yeah, I think two players just ended up on the naughty list there.
Yeah.
None of those are rehearsed, by the way. In case you're wondering about our Christmas wordplay. There we go. That's a nice clear.
Comes out to center. Here come the Rangers. Rangers at center, trying to work it forward.
But see, they're not connecting on those passes. Like, that's a great example. And when you don't connect on the pass, you lose a little bit of an opportunity.
Coincidental minors on the last penalty for the two players that got tangled up. So nothing goes on the board. It is still a 5-on-4 advantage here for Forest Lake. Big drive from the point on net. It goes wide. Ellen Nelson fired it on net. The Ponies will clear this one out.
But see, again there, no one really poked that loose. She tried to have a pass or a shot, whichever one she was going for. It ends up in the skates of the Stillwater Ponies and then out of the zone.
We are full strength 5-on-5, even though there are some players in the penalty box. Rangers up the rink. Parent, that one was deflected. It went wide. It went high and wide. Comes out to St. Martin.
When it goes that high and bounces backwards, you just never know, right?
You just never know. Here's St. Martin, has it in her own end. Josie will carry it out. And Josie hits the deck. Turnover for Forest Lake, a 1-on-3, and the Rangers. Not a whole lot doing, but they still got possession.
Almost clothesline. It almost looked like that.
Deflected wide. Rangers have it in the corner up top. Shot. Redirect. Good play in the corner. In front. A good job of the Ponies. Clearing that puck out. Or at least getting it out of the slot. Comes up to Peterson. She tries to get it in deep. Stillwater pinning Forest Lake along the wall here, keeping them out of the center of the ice. Here comes St. Martin up the rink. Josie gains center, trying to split the defense with her speed and stick handling ability. Got a loose stick on the ice over the far side. Ponies in the offensive zone. They shoot it in deep to St. Martin. Josie looking to wrap around. Couldn't hold on to it, couldn't control it. Maroon and gold trying to lift this one out, and they do, but a little bit too much. It goes down to the other end for an icing call.
Another opportunity there for Forest Lake, not able to connect on the pass, and therefore now they're back in their own zone on a face-off. They just haven't really been crisp as far as the connections, and probably good for Stillwater because they've had some breakaway type opportunities, but nothing happening. Stillwater's making it really hard, and Forest Lake is not threading the needle, so nothing's happening.
Face-off controlled by the Rangers in behind their own net. Now right at center ice. Ponies have it, looking to get it in deep. Throwing it in deep there was 8 Meredith Perry. Stand out on the lacrosse field. She'll be playing college lacrosse next year. And here come the Rangers back the other way with Nelson, and we get a whistle.
Defense forced that puck to kind of go an unnatural motion and creating the offsides. But I think so far the difference for me has been Stillwater's been able to string together 2 or 3 passes in a row, and Forest Lake has not.
Off the draw, and yeah, it's been a little bit slowed down a little bit here in the second period. Forest Lake with a +1 advantage in shots on net, 11-10 right now. It's the second time we've seen a loose stick on the ice here in the second period. Here's Wohlers, pressured by 2 Ranger defenders, taken away. Ponies with a chance. Eater Zetluk looking to center at the circle. There's a shot, nice kick save.
That's a juicy pass, great opportunity.
Here come the Rangers up the rink at center. They gain the blue line. There's a shot, and that steered away. Looking for that center. Trying to get it into the middle of the rink. And they get pushed out. Bailey O'Donovan there on that far side. O'Donovan looking to wrap around. Up to Peterson. Here's Courtney Peterson. Deep in the slot. Oh, that's a great poke check. Ponies playing well defensively. Trying to work that puck ahead. It's cleared back down the other way. Well, you could characterize the second period as a stalemate, a big-time stalemate. In front, there's a shot! And a save, a heck of a save by Sophie Kroc. Point-blank opportunity for Forest Lake. 3-on-1, Tansky shot, kick save by Gaynor, and we remain 2-1.
Two solid opportunities, one on each end of the ice. And that Ponies turnover could have been lethal, but we know the goaltending is strong, and you're seeing that more in the second period than in the first. There has been nothing getting under the Christmas tree so far.
The face-off is going to be controlled. Schuster, a hard shot. It goes wide. They might create something out of this, though. Huber in the corner. Lexi Huber trying to lift it out of there. Nothing doing. Ponies trying to keep it in their offensive zone and continue the attack. Players go down looking for a penalty. They're not going to get it. Up to the point, and now we get a whistle. Well, it was a penalty. I should be a hockey ref. As we saw go, Sophie Kroc. I didn't see a hand go up. I might have not have been looking at the right official.
Kroc was flying. She's like Rudolph on Christmas Eve. She was boom flying toward there. She was getting down there and giving her teammate an opportunity to get on the ice.
Penalty will be assessed to sophomore Brooke Lumack, the senior defense for Forest Lake.
A minor penalty has been assessed to Stillwater.
Off the draw, Kylie Legden.
Number 36.
In behind the net, big power play opportunity here for Stillwater. A chance for someone to break through here in the second period. Put on the brakes. Schuster stopped almost immediately right when she crossed the blue line and did not dump the puck in. Contact, and that's going to be a penalty. Huber a shot, save. Remember, Forest Lake's got to control it to stop play. Stillwater will get on the extra attacker.
Ligday was slapping for that.
Oh, look, Tansky was looking for the one-timer. Elena Tansky looking to drift in, comes up to Schuster. Sophie Schuster, cross-ice pass. There's a shot, it goes wide. Wow. Stillwater still has possession of the puck. Here's Sophie. Sophie a shot, redirect, doesn't go their way. Comes out to St. Martin. St. Martin at the circle, in front. Stillwater once again, the penalty has still not been assessed here. And now it will, after it is touched up and controlled by Forest Lake. The ice is shifting in favor and leaning towards the Stillwater Ponies here.
I mean, I was thinking to myself, we had a lot of hard rock, heavy metal music. Let the bodies hit the floor is the song I'm thinking as we're watching that.
There it is right there. Cross-check penalty, you saw it. Clear as day. Lillian Welishek, senior forward, off the draw. 5-on-3. Ice is opening up. There's a shot. It goes high.
Really high.
Eder Zetlik out to Shield. Shield. Shot blocked in front.
Good defense.
Eder Zetlik out to Shield at the top. Wrist shot on net. That went high at the crossbar. Rebound chance. Cleared out. 30 seconds left of 5-on-3. And you'll have about a minute of 5-on-4. Remember, that doesn't even include the 6-on-5 they had on the delay. Here's Wohlers. Wohlers at the circle. Wohlers in front. A little bit behind Eder Zetlik. Otherwise, she had a great scoring opportunity.
Oh, here we go.
Puck intercepted, taken away. Ashley Mills shorthanded at the other end of the rink. Ashley Mills, but a good defensive play there by Shield to shield off Ashley Mills. We are now at 5-on-4. A minute 5 remaining left of 5-on-4.
And they're going to take as much time as they can off that clock. She's going to pin herself up against the wall and keep that puck with her.
Shorthanded chance, center in front, saved by Kroc. Ponies will carry out.
Great vision there to see your teammate coming. I thought she was just going to try kill clock, and it turns out she found her teammate coming toward the net.
Dump back in the other way. Rangers will retrieve the puck.
I mean, that would be a devastating goal.
Wines fires Peterson high. Centering pass in front. Deep in the slot.
Forest Lake getting some good shorthanded opportunities here.
Parent in front and a save by Kronk. And who's on the power play? Forest Lake has had chance after chance. Shorthanded.
Parent with a beautiful spin and shot.
24 seconds left on the woman advantage here for Stillwater. Another look. Parent, good body control and stick control to have a chance at shoveling that one home.
Kronk did a great job stopping that low shot, even though you might wonder if she was going to try to go top shelf on her.
Face off, controlled here by Sophie Schuster.
This is what Stillwater needs. Settle down, get a couple passes connected, take advantage of your power play.
Sophie gains the line, drops it off. There's a shot. Saved by Gaynor. And the whistle finally blows. Elena Tansky looking for her first point of the year. Couldn't get it. 7 seconds left on the 5-on-4 for Stillwater.
I mean, on this kind of shot, if you don't get the goal, you want a juicy rebound, and that's what was there.
A lot of times it's, do you want to go high and try to snipe it to get the goal? You go low, and that gets you a better rebound chance.
Correct.
You elected to go high and couldn't convert. We're back to full strength. Huber, shot, scores! Ponies up 2! The greatest present of all is a 2-goal lead as Stillwater pads it, and Lexi Huber nets the goal. Yeah, I think Forest Lake just lost where they were defensively.
Yeah, I think they were really worried about the spirit of giving. They were worried about the assist, and she was able to get inside that top left side. And
Huber leads the team in goals now. That's her 12th goal of the season. And Stillwater with the 2 goals from Lauren Enan today. They have 3 players who have scored 11 or more goals now this season. And the Ponies with a 2-goal lead. Rangers quickly back the other way. There's a shot, good save by Kronk.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to relax on these Rangers, that's for sure. But I think then again, on that goal, you see the sustained effort by the Ponies, able to create that opportunity.
Rangers have it back in their own end. Clear it around. Intercepted. There's a shot. Scores! All the Ponies want for Christmas is goals! Another one, and it's 4-1 Stillwater. Sydney Johnson, her first goal and her first point of the season. Going glove side.
She took that loose puck opportunity and was able to put it right past the goalie on the left side. Absolutely phenomenal. Definitely some proud people standing here in the stands tonight as we get goal number 1.
A 3-goal advantage now for Stillwater. We mentioned in the top half here of the second period as it appeared to be a stalemate early in this one, but ever since those penalties kept on racking up, Stillwater, it looked like things were leaning towards them, and no doubt about it, things continue to lead towards them as they're looking to knock off the 7th-ranked team in the state here tonight at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Under 4 to go in the second.
From my point of view, the scoreboard reflects the quality of play that we've seen from Stillwater.
It's going to be 2-on-2 going back the other way. Rangers looking to cut into this lead. Good defense there by the Ponies. Holding strong, blocking the shot. Comes up to the point. Gets that puck in deep. Now cleared out to neutral ice. Rangers just get it in low. It's Kylie Ligday. Sophie Schuster. Ricochet along the glass. Parent looking for that centering pass. Big one-time shot. Knocked away. One and done. Here come the Ponies. Here comes Tansky. Elena Tansky. We're going to get a penalty here. Probably a slash. Elena hits the deck, touched up, and things continue to go downhill for Forest Lake.
But I think on that last play, if you see if Forest Lake's able to recenter that pass after it goes left, if it comes back like a give and go type opportunity, there's the penalty. I think that's a place where they could score, but it doesn't happen, and now Stillwater's got the opportunity to really dampen the Forest Lake Christmas party.
It says 5 seconds here on the clock. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. I don't think time has moved by that quick. Is it Christmas Eve already? So we'll get the clock fixed here. But sometimes, Don, in a game like this, now we get 3:07 back on the clock. It's just these runs. Like in basketball, you'll see it when a team can rattle off 10 or 12 or 14 straight points. Stillwater has done it here. Now they've created a sizable lead just in that short time period.
Yeah, and I think their sustained effort has created the need almost for Forest Lake to try to push past that and unfortunately pick up some penalties.
Gaynor will cover here. Now, remember we mentioned in this broadcast, Alan Gaynor, the goaltender for Forest Lake, 1.3 goals against, 93% save percentage, 7 shutouts in 12 games this season, and the Ponies have racked up 4 goals. That tells you something right there as well. Schuster across the blue line. Met by a few Ranger defenders, a couple of maroon shirts. Taken away, and it's one-on-one. Here comes Ellen Nelson back the other way, and a good poke check. We've seen a couple of good poke checks by Pony defenders here today. Elena Tansky, circle, shot, blocker save, and into the netting.
Yeah, she had to shoot that. The defenseman took away the passes, and she was going to try to go top shelf on there and
early
get an early Christmas present.
Earlier this season, yeah, Tansky was looking to go top shelf right inside the L there, inside the far post. This Stillwater team has really improved over the last couple of years. They've got some great shooters here on this squad. As it comes back to neutral ice. Under 2.5 to play here in the second period. Over to Eder Zetlik. The Wohlers trying to get it deep. Eventually, Lauren Enan does what Morgan wanted to do, and 2 minutes to go. Ponies will regroup at their end of the rink. Tracked down by Peterson. She tries to work it ahead. Lauren Enan up to Wohlers. Wohlers back to Enan. Trying to play a two-woman game there. Lauren Enan comes away with it. Enan up to Lakeday, a shot. Lakeday, great rebound chance. Morgan Wohlers finishes the job. And it's 5-1 Stillwater on the second chance opportunity.
Again, the sustained effort. They stayed in the zone for a good amount of time. Juicy rebound.
7th goal of the season for number 17 as the Ponies continue to pile it on, giving these fans all sorts of presents here tonight in the Valley.
Good job by Wohlers to be patient there because it's easy to get excited this close to Christmas. She calmly puts the puck into the net.
This one shot out of play.
Rolling down.
Over the glass.
Over the glass.
This game was so tight in the first period. What has Stillwater been able to do to really expand on this lead and open it up?
You see the multiple passes connecting, and you don't see that on Forest Lake.
And that's what happens. And this team was very young the last couple of years, and you saw passes behind, passes in front. But now, you mentioned it, Don, they are connecting on passes, they're accurate. And when you're advancing the puck up the rink, that's such a key part in getting a sustained and good offensive attack.
And maybe if this young group came up together, you're seeing that connection that they have.
This is the last minute.
Under a minute to play, a 5-1 lead for the Ponies. They've exploded for 3 more here in the second. Block shot.
That to me looked more like it was a redirect opportunity.
Around in the corner.
But I think if Forest Lake can get some connection going there, they can get a goal themselves, but they're not connecting on those type of plays, and Stillwater is. Oh, here. Nothing there.
Parent will carry this one out, intercepted by St. Martin in the neutral zone. Stillwater, can they get 6? This one dumped back in. Doesn't look like they're going to get it at least before the conclusion here of period number 2. Worked ahead. Forest Lake looking for goal number 2. Shot wide. And that'll do it. What a second period for the Stillwater Ponies. A 4-goal lead as they're looking to carry this momentum into the new year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from all of us at VAC TV. Second intermission. Report right around the corner here on VAC TV.
Look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even brought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
Two more times. Come on.
It's going to collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
The two-time AA state champion Stillwater girls hockey team. Looking like that might be in the near future for them. Stillwater leads 5-1 over the 7th-ranked team in the state, the Forest Lake Rangers. Ted LeBrew alongside Don Ackerman here on a picture-perfect December night at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Not only with the warmer temperatures outside, but the play on the ice looked picture-perfect there in the second period.
That second period worked really well for the Ponies. Forest Lake wasn't able to get anything put together. They were forced into some penalties, and Stillwater's rolling.
We're going to take a look at the offense, I think, for Stillwater, but you got to credit their defense. They did a really good job. A little bit of a stalemate early in that period, but once the penalties happened, it kind of shifted the ice towards them. What did their defensive unit do so well to keep Forest Lake out of the scoring areas?
I think they haven't been able to put together any string of connection. I mean, and when they have had the turnovers down low, Kronk's been shutting the door. Nothing's happening. Absolutely.
It has been a great performance for the Stillwater girls hockey team here, and with a victory, you got to think they're going to jump up the rankings quite a bit and definitely have a stronghold on the Suburban East Conference as they go forward. Stillwater has their only conference loss this year, was a 3-2 close loss on the road at Highland Arena in St. Paul against Cretin-Durham Hall, whereas Forest Lake lost to Eastridge earlier on this season. So this game obviously will have a lot to say in terms of who comes out conference champions and who maybe takes a big quality win into section seeding as well. We're getting ready for the third period. What's a big key? Stillwater's up 4. What do they got to do to prevent Forest Lake from putting on more pressure here in the third period?
I think they got to just keep doing what they're doing. I think they've been strong from the opening, so I think they just need to keep that sustained effort. I mean, we know this is a big game. The Star Tribune's here, and they're really shining on a great night. Forest Lake has a couple players out, but still, they're able to take full advantage of that, and their goaltending has been solid.
Pony Girls Hockey right here on VAC TV, presented by Joseph's Restaurant. It is the support of Joseph's Restaurant and many other community partners that help us put on these productions. If you are interested in being a community partner or donating and helping the effort of VAC TV, make sure you go to our website, vactv.org, and look that up as well. Your support.
Probably a good idea to jump on now because we have a lot of games coming in January.
We do.
So, I mean, you're going to have the post-Christmas rush. Let's go.
The more support, the more we can do as well. So, and speaking of games coming up, there are a lot. A big one is going to happen here. January 3rd is the next time we are here on a Friday night. Stillwater boys hockey taking on a Duluth East team that's a state tournament perennial down there from Section 7. And then we're back here for girls hockey the next day on January 4th. Girls hockey taking on defending section champions White Bear Lake. White Bear Lake a little bit down this year. Both of these teams, Stillwater and Forest Lake, have handily beat the Bears here this season. So a lot of good hockey coming up. Our first boys basketball broadcast January 10th. Stillwater taking on Mounds View as well. You're going to see Mike Peden a couple of times with some basketball in there. Of course, the girls basketball team doing great, coming off a big win over Simley here the other night. It is a great time to be a Pony, no doubt about that. A 5-1 lead for Stillwater at the end of the second period. The third period is on the way right here on VAC TV.
I took this over in 1974, 19 years old, and started to develop the restaurant as a Big Ben restaurant here. I liked it so much that I decided I wanted to put my own stamp on it. So what I did was I bought everybody out and put my own name up in lights. That 45 years means a lot to us. That's huge. We're trying to stay current with what's available now. We gutted everything out. We changed all of it. We changed the floors to hardwood floors. We changed the ceilings, different elevations. We've added a lot of wood to it. And when I was 19 years old, I never thought about having a bar. Now I have a bar. It blows them away when they walk in the door. Everybody says, wow, this is different. This is nice. We want to reciprocate. We want to say, hey, thanks for eating here. Thanks for supporting us. We're supporting you. So if the hospital does an event, we want to be part of it. If the chamber does an event, we want to be part of it. If the school's doing an event, we want to be part of it. We want to help with that because of our success, because of you.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for one. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment.
He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching.
That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
Two more times. Come on.
It's gonna collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
The Ponies lead 5-1 after 2. The third period is coming up next on VAC TV.
The program did.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
Two more times. Come on.
It's going to collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
Third period set to commence in a few moments. It's a 5-1 lead for Stillwater as we're looking to begin the third period about as strong as they finished the second period, and that's very strong for those of you just joining us.
The team that's in Santa's colors is stuffing tonight. It's pretty impressive. We're seeing a lot of goals here. I wonder how many more we'll see. 2?
3, 4, 5? Could be anything. Off the draw on a fresh sheet. Forest Lake, there's Brazier Parent. Parent on the other side. Parent, there's a wrist shot on net right away and the save by Kronk. Rebound chance was pushed aside by the Pony defense. There's Lauren Enan looking for the hat trick here tonight. In the corner. Looking to advance the puck on the far side boards. Up ahead, one-on-one battle. To the forehand, a shot, great save, Kronk.
It's under there.
Sammy Borboom kind of had to fight off a Pony defender just to have a decent shot at it. And once she did, Sophie Kronk has played a spectacular game.
Yeah, once she was able to get her stick, she was able to create a great opportunity there. I think earlier they took a shot at Kronk, but with no passing going on, Kronk's able to line up on the shot taker and shut that down.
16 saves for Kronk tonight as Huber just gets the puck in deep. And Elena Tansky. Tansky trying to find a teammate. Good defense along the boards there. And Gaynor will just cover this one up. Stillwater out shooting Forest Lake 19-17. Remember, Forest Lake had the first 4 shots on net, and Stillwater was struggling to even get a shot on net ever since then. It's been all Ponies.
Yeah, but despite that 4-0 advantage on the shots, I think Stillwater still had the better possession in that early first period.
Here's St. Martin. She gains the blue line. Drops it off for Tansky. Tansky in the slot. There's a shot. Looking for that rebound chance to shovel it home. Comes out to Sophie Schuster. A shot on net goes wide.
That's a good example of what's working tonight. You have a nice pass and then a juicy rebound.
Great position in behind. Looking to pass to the front of the cage. Tansky.
Those things together turn into wins.
in front and a cover. That's a good play. I mean, Stillwater's playing really good hockey right now, and Gaynor covers for the faceoff. But they've come out strong here in the first couple of minutes in the third period.
I mean, we're not tracking time in the zone, but if we were, I have a feeling it'd be very heavily favored toward the red, black, and white.
The thing about Stillwater is they're so deep. There's a lot of players who can score on this team. From Wohlers, St. Martin, Huber, Eder, Zetlik, Enon. They have multiple players that can have a hot game on any given night. That night tonight is Lauren Enon. She's got 2 goals in this one. Puck popped in the air. Morgan Wohlers has a goal as well tonight.
And I think that's credit to their talent, but also their cohesiveness as a group.
Up on the far side here at center. Gains the line. Rangers looking to get on the board for the second time. Parrott goes high. Looking to snipe it inside the post. There's a shot. Good block. Comes out to center. Lauren Enon playing more on the defensive side as well.
Great block. And one thing that I really enjoy about these broadcasts is all the microphones that we have set up. Great sound. You can hear. You can really hear the puck. You can hear the sticks. And you can hear people fall down.
You can hear it all. That's the beauty of television, is you can see it and you can hear it as it goes deep into the zone. Forest Lake trying to shovel this one out. Long pass ahead. Good awareness by Schuster to get over there in the neutral zone and get her tape on it. 5-1 advantage here for the Ponies. The puck just goes back and forth here. No one taking possession. Stillwater now has got a dump in, and they'll change all of their personnel except for Sophie Schuster. Working that puck ahead, a little bit too strong icing call. Strong game, no question about it, for the Ponies tonight.
And with no real sustained effort in the Forest Lake offensive zone, now we're back. Stillwater's back on offense.
Yep.
Putting pressure on.
Off the draw, it is going to be controlled here by the Rangers. Forest Lake looking to advance it up through center. Taken away by Shield. Up ahead. Here's Josie St. Martin. St. Martin centering pass in front. There's a shot. Nice save by Gaynor. Looking for that rebound chance. Nothing doing. She holds strong in the blue paint.
Good unselfishness there.
Another look. Looking to set up the opportunity.
Again, a good pass, a good shot, juicy rebound. The 3 things you want under the tree in a Christmas win.
Stillwater +5 on shots on net. Off the faceoff, it's going to be controlled here by the Rangers. They work this puck up, advance it ahead through center and down to the other end of the rink.
Woo!
Players crashing in the corner.
A little crashed ice reenactment there from St. Paul.
Comes out to the neutral zone as Forest Lake will look to regroup in their own zone and push it ahead. Intercepted by Sydney Shield. Shield works it ahead to Wohlers, a little bit behind her. Taken away here by Borboon.
But there you see, you do not see passes connecting, and that's what Forest Lake is going to have to do if they want to get into this game.
But works that puck ahead a little bit too strong. Forest Lake looking to cross ice pass. Goes to the other end of the rink. Here's Ligday. Ligday looking to work it up towards Enon. A little up in front of her. Puck just dumped in towards the corner.
So the longer the puck's down here.
A rebound chance. Doesn't go their way. Out to the point. There's a shot. That one was blocked in front.
Yeah, earlier that funny bounce off Courtney Peterson almost turned into something.
And now it's Peterson at the other end of the ring. Peterson a shot. That one was blocked in front. Another chance for Courtney, and now it's going to come back the other way. Here comes Haley Eder-Zetlick. And she just dumps it in as the numbers were not in her favor.
That last attempt by Peterson almost looked like more of a pass, but there was no teammate there.
Yep.
She had a bad angle for a shot, that's for sure.
Sydney Johnson, she has a goal in this game. It was her first goal of the season. Sydney Schuster rotates it up to Ligday. Lexi Ligday, shot on net, wrist shot, and one and done as Gaynor makes the save.
Yeah, that looked like it bounced around on her, so that was a good job collecting it. But Stillwater's continued to put the pressure on. You wouldn't even know that the score is lopsided right now. The way they're playing, it's sustained effort. I don't see any difference in their play based on the number of goals they've scored.
They remain aggressive in this contest. Gets that puck down low, trying to shoot it towards Sydney Schuster. Schuster picks it up on the far side. Sydney cross-ice pass intercepted. That would have been a long connection to Lauren Enan.
And you talk about long connections. I think Stillwater has connected on those long passes across ice, but Forest Lake has not.
Works the puck up ahead here to Josie St. Martin. St. Martin has it, trying to get free. Josie shot, and it was deflected maybe a couple of times before it got towards the cage.
I think everybody was ready for that high shot.
3-on-2 back the other way for the Rangers. Good recovery by Ligday. Shields off the attacker. Here comes St. Martin centering pass to Huber, but it was taken away just like that by Bateman. Puck fed ahead into their own zone as the Ponies will look for something. Centering pass in front. Kronk out of her crease, and she makes the save.
If she could have corralled that, she could have turned around and turned that into a real shot on goal, but...
What a game tonight for Sophie Kronk. Although the offense has definitely played a great game, Sophie Kronk has played a great game as well. And her defense in front of her. Centering pass in front, a lot of traffic, too much traffic. Now here comes Enan sprinting, skating hard to the other end of the rink. Enan has got 2 goals already in this one. Centering pass. One past a couple of Ponies. In front, Wohlers an opportunity, and she couldn't quite get all of it, and it's cleared back down to the other end.
On that centering pass, I completely agree with the fans who had that ooh-ah moment, because that was a beautiful, beautiful opportunity. If somebody connects on that, you're going to get a great shot on goal.
In the slot, that one is cleared out. Rangers will just dump it in. And now it's Schuster. Battle in the corner. Comes out to Kylie Ligday. Sydney Schuster was there, fighting for it as well. Dump back down to the other end of the rink. That puck just shoveled in deep. That's one thing with the 40-degree temperatures people might not be doing on Christmas, is getting out their shovel, tossing that snow aside away from the driveway.
Nope, but I did see some kids skating out in front of the recreation center today, playing some hockey.
Here's Grace Bancroft, turnover. Shield at center ice. Works it to the far side. Here's Sydney Johnson. Johnson skates to the corner. Ahead up to Shield. Turnover. Here come the Rangers back the other way. Nothing doing. They turn it over. Here's Johnson. Worked it up ice. Potential trip. No call. We play on. Bancroft shot it.
I think if it's not 5-1, that gets called.
Oh, yeah. We continue to play on. 7:20 remaining.
I think the refs showing a little Christmas spirit, seeing that this game is lopsided and doesn't look like it's going to turn around. I do need to note that Rachel Golnitz is not here. She's playing with the U.S. national team. And from what I understand, she's a good facilitator for this Forest Lake team. And so
Rachel
they're
Golnitz,
missing her.
as we get a breakaway for Parent. Rachel Parent
Nice.
scores on a great deke and a forehand. 5-2. That's her second goal of the game. First even strength goal allowed for Stillwater tonight.
It's a great move, good, strong, aggressive play.
Saw the end of it, but great stick handling. Faking out Sophie Kronk. We got a 5-2 game, 6:53 to go. It'll give at least a little bit of a boost for the Rangers. Turnover from Stillwater on one end leads to a Brazier Parent goal on the other end. +4 shots on goal tonight for Stillwater, 24-20 in that category. Wohlers, that one is pucked and deflected into the bench. As we mentioned, the day after Christmas, Stillwater over the Braemar Arena, one of the finest high school hockey rinks in the state over there in Edina out there, taking on an always tough Hornets team. Hornets ranked up there. Only one undefeated left in AA girls hockey. That's Andover at 13-0. At least they were 13-0. The latest rankings when I checked the top 10 here this morning. Sophie Schuster in behind. Schuster up to Eder Zetlick. Hop, skip, and a jump over her stick. It's come back to neutral ice. 6 minutes to go. Nelson gains the line. Good stick. Getting the stick down right on the ice.
Solid defense.
Sophie Schuster. Bailey O'Donovan on the far side. Backhands it in. Kylie Ligday looking to carry this one out. Over to Eder Zetlick. A little give and go. Some sharp passing, as you mentioned, Don, here before. Showing it off. Enan just forehands it in deep. Up the rink. It's taken by Parent. She's got 2 goals tonight. Trying to leave it off for a teammate. A lot of traffic, a lot of Pony defenders in the area.
Again, great idea. If you can execute that, that can be an opportunity, but you're not executing that tonight and no opportunity comes out of it.
Dumped in by Ligday. Rangers trying to get it out of there. Ponies trying to keep it in. Another scoring chance, and there's a shot. And Gainer makes the save.
Good idea, but I think she had some teammates crashing the net on the side. If she would have been watching that, she might have, instead of shot, thought about passing it across. The unselfish plays really paid off for the Ponies tonight, so I would expect to see more of that. Something maybe the coach would reinforce. Hey, help your teammates out. It'll help you out.
Puck goes to the corner, and you mentioned the unselfish play, and there's so much depth, and there's really no superstars on this team. There's a lot of stars. There's a lot of players who can score, a lot of players who can defend, a lot of depth. There's still, even though that youth has grown up a little bit, there still are some really good young players in this team. With that, you take a look at 8th grader Josie St. Martin on the team. Sydney Schuster is a good player. Sydney Johnson, who got her first goal tonight, sees regular ice time. There's still a lot of good young players in this system. Stillwater JV performing very well as well. Up to St. Martin. Here comes Josie across the line. Centering pass for Huber, a little bit too far out in front of her. Huber might have been tied up.
She definitely was, but was able to break free, just not quite in time to collect that pass.
And we get a whistle. This one looks like slashing might have been the call. Lexi Huber will skate to the penalty box. 2:02 to go. I mean, there is a scenario where Forest Lake gets a quick goal.
Yes.
3.5 or so to play. It's a 2-goal game, and then you never know what can happen. That's probably why we get the timeout here. They're trying to draw something up for a power play face-off here on a 5-on-4 as Mira Delusu instructs her players on that Stillwater bench. Got to be happy about the effort here tonight, Mira does, in this one. Ponies putting 5 goals on the board against a stingy Forest Lake defense, and Ellen Gaynor, we talked about her, 7 shutouts coming into this season. 7 out of 12 shutouts. That's amazing.
It is amazing.
And for what they've been able to do offensively. And, you know, in this game, it kind of took them a while, right? They didn't get a shot on goal for the first 4 or 5 minutes. And, you know, then they allowed that power play goal. They kind of had to stay patient. But like we said, I think, during the broadcast, once they got that first shot, things eventually came to them.
Yeah, they kept the sustained pressure the whole game. They just need 4 more minutes of that same effort. And Kronk she won't get a shutout, but she will have a solid game here between the pipes. I think everybody will recognize that. And like you said when we started off, this is a big game for Stillwater. Looking up, and they won't be looking up anymore if they can keep this lead.
You know, I think a lot of people have been looking at Stillwater and a great 8-2 record, and they were looking for that big win. Give me that signature win. And I think this would be that signature win. I think that can put them over the top. At times, you know, we did the Hill Murray game. They played okay at times in that one, but obviously a tough loss and a bigger loss to Hill Murray.
Yeah, at one point you could just see their skill level was slightly better.
Yeah. Off the face-off. And Hill Murray, of course, is going to be the team to beat in Section 4AA. They always are the team to beat. It was a little bit of an upset when White Bear Lake knocked off the Pioneers last year, but White Bear Lake got a goaltender by the name of Calla Frank, who's playing at Minnesota State right now, as this one is just popped along the wall. So at the end of the day, you know, Stillwater, if they can hang on here, they'll be the leaders in the clubhouse in the Suburban East Conference here, as Forest Lake has the power play, plus they pulled their goalie here, so Gaynor is on the bench. They got a two-woman advantage, 6-on-4. Eder Zetlik back there. She's yet to score this game, got an assist.
Just shows you a level of intensity and how important Forest Lake views this game.
Here's Parent. Parent across the line. She might take this one all the way for her 3rd goal of the game. 4 Ponies down there. 55 seconds left on the power play.
And see, defensively, you can react to a player who's going to come at you and take on all your defenders. It's that passing that it makes a big difference, I think, when you want to break through.
Yeah, this one cleared down to the other end of the rink. Just about over 2.5 to play. Sophie Schuster had it. Taken away. Oh, good play. Good stick diving on the ice to make that play. Sammy Boardboom, a little bit of contact down there. There's a shot. Goes wide. Comes back out to Peterson. Peterson, nice pass. There's a shot. That one went wide as well. 10 seconds left on the power play. 2-woman advantage here. 6-on-4 for Forest Lake. Shot, nice block by Tansky, and she lost her stick. But she's still involved in the play. Lexi Huber back in, she'll skate into the play. Centering pass, and it went past Sydney Rydell, and it's Lexi Huber putting a ball on this one.
She paid for it, but she got a goal there. She took a shot. We got something on the ice in front of us. I don't know what that is, a piece of equipment or something.
And a 6-2 lead for Stillwater, and that will do it. Everybody's going to go home happy tonight here in the St. Croix Valley after Lexi Huber puts another one in the net. Yeah, she did pay the price. A little bit of frustration there, as you mentioned at the end of that play.
But that's part of scoring a goal. Is paying for it. It'll sting, but that sweetness of the goal will linger like a candy cane in your mouth.
Meredith Perry just gets it in deep. And Don, as we wrap this one up here, as we're under 90 seconds to go, a statement win, no question about it, for this Pony girls hockey team. We'll have them a bunch more times here in January as they're looking to finish the regular season the next month or so on a high note. But what kind of statement in your eyes did they make here this evening?
Just the sustained effort and the group ability made a huge difference. They really eliminated Forest Lake from connecting. They get one shot, they get one or two passes. I think that, the next game is going to be key, see how that handles. But I think that you have a lot here that you can see worked and that you can build with.
Yeah, going on the road to Edina, that's never an easy thing, no question about that. Girls or boys hockey in the state of Minnesota. So they're definitely going to have some tougher times ahead, at least in these non-conference holiday games.
Yeah, I feel like whatever happens there, you enjoy your Christmas. You enjoy your Christmas victory here, and then you have all old acquaintances forgotten as far as that next game goes. If it's not good, it doesn't go your way.
Day after Christmas, they're going to visit Edina for the Walzer Invitational.
There's
another goal.
Again, sustained effort.
Effort is a big key, a big word tonight, because they were relentless in the play. 7-2. Stillwater and Morgan Wohlers leading the line, and an impressive performance here tonight. Right on the doorstep, shoveling that puck home. But as we were saying here, Don, they'll go on the road to Edina, they'll go on the road to Minnetonka, two tough schools out west. And then they come back here, and we'll have that game for you, White Bear Lake on Saturday. The White Bear Lake, as we mentioned, a little bit down this year. Then Creighton-Durham Hall, we'll have that game as well for you, a doubleheader with the boys as well. They should, the rest of the schedule in the Suburban East Conference is definitely in Stillwater's favor, as we've got 31 seconds left here, and it's just a matter of time before this one is formalized. But Don, I think everybody knows here, as we get a shot on net high above Croc, it comes down, can Stillwater sustain this through section playoffs?
Yes.
In a one-game scenario with Hill Murray, anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and if you have your team gelling, that's important.
Shot went wide, and the final seconds.
So there, you can see the game ended with a referee's arm in the sky. So there was actually going to be one more penalty, because Stillwater had it all rolling tonight. And look at how happy these guys are. Look at how happy this team is for this victory.
Hark the herald, all the Pony fans are singing tonight. A 7-2 win over Forest Lake. We'll be back to wrap it all up right after this huge win for the Ponies on Back TV.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
Two more times. Come on.
collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
It's appropriate they played Don't Stop Believing, right? Christmas is coming, Don't Stop Believing. And this team has given the Stillwater fans a lot to believe in.
A lot to believe in. 7-2 the final here tonight. Stillwater winners over Forest Lake. One final time, Ted LaRue alongside Don Ackerman. What a game here tonight. Started off with a power play goal from Forest Lake, and then the Ponies really just were relentless and just kept on going and going like the Energizer Bunny. It was great to see the team effort. This was an all-around team effort. Kronk played well between the pipes. A lot of players, 2 goals from Lauren Enan, other players. Haley Eater-Zetlick was involved with a couple assists in this one. Sydney Johnson got the first goal of the season for her. This was a total team effort.
And I mean, all the reindeer worked together to pull the sleigh to deliver Christmas, and the gift was a 7-2 victory.
Is that 3 puns in one sentence? I think we're up to 19 now.
I'm stuffing my sack. I've got a list, and I'm checking it twice. I've got Santa Claus is coming.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, I've stopped counting. That's been like 6 in the last 30 seconds. But what a game here today, a complete team effort. And if this team is going to go far and maybe make aspirations, maybe put another banner up, they're going to need team effort. That's what they do well. They play together as a team. They can go 2 lines, 3 lines really deep, and great team effort. Kronk, defense, offense. Things are looking good here in the Valley.
I mean, if I'm the coach, I save this game. If we have a down game, we look at what we can do. Look, guys, what you can do together. This is the example of that.
Exactly. And Forest Lake, I don't think they necessarily had a down game either. I think Stillwater just played a complete game.
I mean, I don't feel like they ever got that connectivity going.
Right.
But definitely that Stillwater defense was just relentless.
That'll wrap things up. This will be the last VAC-produced game of 2019.
I've enjoyed 2019 with you, Ted.
What a year!
I look forward to 2020.
What a year we have had here in 2019. What were some of your favorite, in terms of covering sports here, what were some of your favorite moments of 2019?
I mean, we saw some pretty amazing football. I mean, we saw some pretty bad football, but we saw some amazing football too. And the soccer team was a joy to watch. The girls' soccer team was phenomenal. I enjoyed them. And seeing tonight, I mean, this is a great way to cap off the year for me.
I'd have to say 2009, one of the best moments was our football game against Cretin-Durham Hall.
Exactly.
Freshman Max Chicken-Jancy comes in. His first varsity pass ever, goes 75 yards to the house. And that's all they needed that game. They ended up winning 7-5. That was the final home game of the season for Stillwater. A lot of great moments in 2019. And once again, a lot more great moments to come in 2020. And you can, of course, support our programming by go to our website at vactv.org. If you're a business or an individual, you can sponsor or donate to our program to help support community television here in the St. Croix Valley. For Don Ackerman, our entire crew, Brett Christensen, Stephen Adams, Anders Engstrom, Alex Susko, what a job they've done throughout 2019. They're going to do an even better job in 2020. I can guarantee.
Great job, guys.
Great job by our crew tonight, and great job by the Ponies, of course. 7-2, the final. For everybody here, it's a great night to be a Pony. We'll see you in 2020.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
The preceding broadcast of Stillwater Pony Sports on VAC TV has been supported by Joseph's Restaurant. Thank you for watching VAC TV Sports.